regards to it. What's your time frame looking like on the Upchurch timelines? Can't wait to see what you got coming. I appreciate that, but I'm not telling anybody. It's actually going to be a surprise to everybody except for me, Upchurch, his manager. And I'm going to just drop it. Right. Is it going to come out years from now? No. That's hell no. I'm going to dedicate a lot more time to the editing process. That's really what's going to be, I guess you could say the time frame. I want it to be like an official thing, right? I want it to be the best documentary I've ever done. And if you guys haven't seen video essays that I've done or documentaries of Ryan Upchurch before, like I'd be killing them shits as far as I'm concerned, editing wise, right? And commentary wise and research wise and all these things, right? The research is, I'm not going to tell you what percent is done. Just know, due to the fact that I've already looked into a lot of these things, right? A lot of the events already, whether it was for a video essay or just my own research, I have a lot of prior knowledge. So getting footage and clips and things like that, that's going to be a lot of the bulk of the editing process. As far as the research, I'm good. I got that. The additional research, everything that I'm doing, I got it on hand, dude. I just don't want to say a certain date, right? Because if I have it all up and running, and what if Upchurch would like it to come out at a certain time or around? So I need to just work that out with him, figure it out, and then release it. I was seeing a few people saying that I should have never said that I was working on it. Why not? I don't see why not. Now there's anticipation and people are expecting for it to come out. And if there's some added pressure on it being good, then great. I don't fold under pressure. I'm well aware that I'm very good at what I do. There's a lot of people that might not have seen my video essays or documentaries. I be putting a lot into that shit. That's why I'm not going to set a date to as well, because I want it to be fully complete before I can even mention it again, as far as like when it's going to come out and things along those lines. It's an aspect of like talking about it and hearing you guys' opinions beforehand. Feel free. You know what I mean? Suggestions, you can ask me things, right? But I want it to be like a really big thing, like a big deal when it comes to the production of it. I'm going to put the most time that I've ever put into a video into this fully. Man, I've done some extensive ass fucking video essays and documentaries before, just off a passion of it, right? This is something that not only have I been hired to do, but I rock with Upchurch, right? I think that he's an awesome person. His music is fire, right? And I think there's a lot of people rewriting history, and I don't like that. I'm like, this stuff that I haven't discussed that's going to be in this video essay and documentary that I don't even want to talk about yet, because it's crazy, right? It's wild. I've been shown certain things that, yeah, I'm not even going to speak on. I've been some surprising things about a lot of rappers that you guys are aware of that you did not know were doing certain things behind the scenes. I've already gotten some of that, right, from Upchurch. And it's going to be a very good video. But when it comes to the timeline and all that, I'm not going to tell nobody the timeline. Right? I told you guys I was working on it. And then when it pop up, when it's just like no other videos, no live streams from me, and you just see that joint come out, that's when you're going to know. 100%. It might be like, the only people that's going to see it is me, Upchurch, his management, before I put it out. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Understandable. Appreciate that. Real talk. Appreciate the heck out of it. Yeah, because I could put it out today if I wanted to. Hold up. Why as I get too cocky, I'm about to cough. I could put out a video essay or a documentary today about it. I just feel like this has to be done more than proper. You know what I mean? This is a great opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. So I'm not doing no bullshit. everything about this is going to be high level, from the recording of it, the editing of it, everything is going to be. You might get more scenes. That's not my damn bedroom. You might get me outside, and you might get me in certain places. You never know. But I am going to update you guys though, that's for sure. Y'all will know before it comes out the day that it's dropping. I would say, like, the people that are actually my core audience and people that rock with me, you'll know more than the average person. Thank you for supporting Upchurch. Thank Upchurch for being a real one. There's not many of that out here in these streets. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Share the video as well. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free. I've been focusing on a lot of things, right? So, mad shit outside of live streaming on Twitch and working on the Upchurch video. No, it's deeper than rap. Like, already there's certain things that I'm going to touch on that's within the timeline that a lot of people do not speak on, right? Or haven't covered yet. There's a lot that no one has talked about. Like, I would say maybe 90% of it is a lot of newer stuff, or things that people did not cover or go into extreme detail like I'm going to. And I've noticed too recently, like after Upchurch made that post letting it be known that he was looking for someone to do it, the numbers for the video essays and documentaries that I've already done on Upchurch was going crazy. So it was as if people were going to my channel and looking up certain videos and trying to get clips and wouldn't even tell me that the opportunity existed. That thought was interesting. So I know for a fact I'm the person for the job due to the fact that I have the work that I've already done. 100%. But I don't want to just big myself up and make myself sound like I'm super amazing or whatnot. But I do take it seriously. I do consider myself to be a content creator. A lot of people that are, whether they're talking about music or whatever, or doing stuff on YouTube live streaming, I don't think they consider themselves to be that. I don't know what they consider themselves to be, if I'm just being honest. But I know what I am. I'm real. I am honest. I don't play games. I genuinely care about not only music, but hip hop in general, which is that's something that's been passionate, that I've been passionate about for a long fucking time, pretty much. I'm from where it was invented. And the fact that a lot of people think that I shouldn't talk about hip hop, whether it's in a different genre or whatever, that sounds crazy to me. You're not allowed to talk about country rap because you're not from the country. Even though you're from the place where rap was invented and you have years of experience and background knowledge, right? And you can make calls to get certain information. Nah, fully. We're envious of you, so you can't talk about it. I want everyone to come to my channel, but you're a bum. But you're trash. You couldn't do a video essay for nothing. You don't even know what a video essay is. Putting like just a clip in between you talking, that's not a documentary. But it takes way more research, editing. It's a different process. And I don't think there's a lot of people that have gone through that process. But it is what it is. I don't want to keep dumping on them. I'm lying. I do. Y'all ain't shit. Not my supporters. The losers that hate. You're a bum. Nobody likes you. Your mom doesn't like you. You're trash. Every aspect of your life is really just a failure. You failed at everything that you've ever tried to do. Relationships, your job, now content creation. So your only option is to try to gather notoriety by hating on people like me or Upchurch or anyone who's a genuine person. I think people like me or Upchurch should be celebrated. Upchurch, someone who's accomplished their goals without selling their soul, being real, not compromising their integrity, never betrayed anyone, didn't stab anyone in the back. Right? All these nasty things get done to him. And then you'll hear people saying there's a lot of these sayings that people, no one says the same thing for a long amount of time. Everyone can't be lying. That's the dumbest fucking philosophy I've ever heard in my life. Yes, everyone could be lying. I've seen it too many times throughout history. How many times has someone lied? And then a bunch of people lie with them because they don't want to seem as if they're against the, I guess you could say, the popular narrative that happens on a regular basis. People lied on Michael Jackson for years. People still to this day lie on Michael Jackson. I've heard people say certain things to where they're like, oh, well, he couldn't or shouldn't have done this. And I'm like, he never did that. That was a lie that was spread by the media, especially due to the fact that he was beefing with record labels over rights. No one wanted to question that. None of these plethora of other examples that I could give where people were lied on. And everyone tried to rally against them because they was either hurt or it benefited them. And y'all think I'm crazy for pointing it out? A bunch of soft ass, bitch ass people want to cry in my comment sections or even go further because I've defended Upchurch or even just spoke the truth on these situations. I've been doxxed multiple fucking times. People think it's fun. In fact, I tell you who doxed me. There's nothing happens. I've said it multiple times. Fucking the head bagger over there, Triple T, and all his losers doxed me like that. Like it's nobody's business. They putting out my fucking mom's address so she could get attacked. I don't even live with my mom, guys.